I'm just at a point where it's like I can barely provide my kids with what they need, and a lot of times can't give them what they want. So today, some hard decisions have to be made. What's up, Vibe Squad? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Hump Day. Hope everybody's having an amazing morning so far. If you are new here, my name is Antoinette and this is Vibing with Net. On this channel, you'll see a lot of transparency, a lot of growth, and a lot of inspiration. Today's video might get a little bit emotional for me, but it's okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right into this video. Okay, so I am a single mom of 3. My oldest child is no longer in the home, and my younger 2 are 11 and 12. I'm at a point in my life where it's like there are so many things that I want to give them, so many things that they need, and I can't give it to them. I just went back to work. I was working in healthcare for a while, and then I transitioned into a full-time entrepreneur. And anybody in the entrepreneur world knows that growth, making money, all those things take time. Sometimes it takes longer than you expected. So I ended up having to go back to work. So now I work part-time on top of trying to grow my businesses, but things still aren't where they need to be financially, where I want them to be. So there are some decisions that have to be made in order to just provide a better life for my family. I think a lot of times as parents, we make decisions, with good intentions, thinking we're making the best decisions for our kids, the best decisions for our household. But I feel like sometimes we have to regroup and really think about, are we truly making the right decisions? And if not, make different decisions, make better decisions. So when I transitioned to a full-time entrepreneur, I was thinking like, okay, this is dope. I'm out here showing my kids what's possible, regardless of your past. I'm out here just trying. That's one thing I want my kids to always do in life is try. It don't matter how hard a task may seem or how unrealistic people may make certain things feel. As long as you try, that's more important than just being super successful in a certain area. So my transition to a full-time entrepreneur, it wasn't super hard because I had some type of income coming in. I was able to pay the bills, the basic necessities. But then it got to a point where it was like I wasn't making money at all, or barely, not even enough to cover rent. So I had to go back to work. It's a struggle for me because I didn't mind going back into the working world, but I didn't want to go back to working so much where I'm away from home for my kids all the time. A large portion of my life I worked 2 jobs. At one point I was working 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and then I would get off at 7 a.m. and have to be back be at my second job at 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Then I'll go home, my daughters are off the bus in a couple of hours, and the routine was like that at least 3 days a week. There was another time where I worked 6 in the morning to 2 p.m. and had to be back at work at 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. And I just don't want that life anymore. Like, I know sacrifices have to be made, but being such a present parent is not super easy for me to just tell you, oh, I don't, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I value and enjoy the time that I have with my children. So today I am really debating on if I should get a second job or not, and I'm leaning towards yes. I'm leaning towards yes just because, like I said, there are so many things financially that we need to take care of, and I don't want to get so down in the dumps when it comes to providing for my kids, provide for myself. So I think a second job would be the best option. It's a super hard decision because I don't want to feel like I have to be away from my kids all day, all night, just to provide for them. And this is no disrespect or offense to anyone who does have to live their lifestyle for right now. I've been there and I just don't want to go back there. Working a second job is not the issue. I don't mind to work. I've been a hard worker since the age of 18, well, really since the age of 14, because that's when I had my first child. But I have been in the work world since the age of 18, very hard worker. It's just finding the right balance, the right schedule that don't interfere with my kids getting to school. I don't have a vehicle right now, so a schedule that will align with being able to get a ride to work, a schedule that doesn't interfere with my businesses, a schedule that doesn't interfere with recreational things like the girls have dance practice on a couple days a week. It's just a lot to consider, a lot to sort out before I officially, get a second job. And then I'm debating on, like, am I going to go apply for somewhere else, or am I just going to do something from home? Like, at one point I did babysitting from home, which was decent, but you just never know what type of parents, what type of kids you'll have, and that could sometimes be a struggle. So I'm leaning towards doing overnight babysitting. That way I will be able to be at home with my children. I don't too much have anything going on overnight. I'm home anyway, so that is option A for me. I'm not sure what option B or C will be, but like I said, this is a decision that needs to be made as soon as possible. The school year is about to start, and there are many things that we need. I need a car. We're trying to find a place to move to. So yeah, my hope is to have something up and running within the next few weeks. I'm leaving on a business trip in 7 days, and when I come back, I gotta get the ball rolling. I want to be able to surprise my daughters with a house that we love. School starts in August. I want to be able to surprise my daughters with a house with their own bedroom, and that's my plan. Hope everything works out. I thought the best option at the time would be me quit my job, my business idea. Sometimes I get so excited when I have a new business idea that I don't think I plan enough. That's one of my downfalls. I'm so excited, I have such high hopes that it'll work out, but I don't typically have a plan B if it doesn't work out. Or I might have a plan B, but the point in which I need to start operating that plan B doesn't always align in my mind, because I always have hopes that, okay, well, today it'll be better for my business. Today it'll be better with my business. So I thought the best decision would be to quit my jobs and run my businesses full time, but that was not the best option. And I'm okay with it. That's the decision that I made, and I'm open and honest about it. And now it's time to make different decisions, make better decisions, and I'm excited for this new chapter. So if there are any moms out there, any entrepreneurs who can relate, if you have any tips, any ideas on how I should make my next move, what my next move should be, feel free to drop them in the comments and let me know. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm surprised I didn't get emotional because I'm always crying. I'm about to finish my tea and work on some personal development, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.